Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm World Dragon and today we're going to be taking a look at the tiny bookshop. It's a very wholesome and beautiful looking game. Now we're just going to play in the demo today, which I think will take us about 25 minutes, so it's a good length for an episode. And if you would like to see more of it, please do comment down below, hit that like button. I think it's going to be a beautiful little game to play, so the point is if I enjoy it and if you enjoy it, we'll go ahead and do a full series on it. Like I said, it looks very wholesome, very beautiful, and very enjoyable to play. So let's go ahead and just hit start game. And let's open my tiny bookstore. Today is the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind. For a quiet life by the sea. With my beautiful music on in the background. I ride into my new life. I'm ad-libbing now. The Bookshop. Monday, summer. First, did I read that wrong? And let's look at things. Open up our bookstore. And would you look at that? It is first thing in the morning. We've got, this is what we've got in the shop. Okay. And we have money in my pocket. I assume we can walk around. We've got a seagull. The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Well, that'll be this thing. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there is a group of small grey acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I am Tildy. I've heard so much about you. And who are you? Oh, how rude of me. I'm Tildy. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you, Tildy. I'm here to welcome you to our quaint little town. And because I thought you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Let's see. You should know that us Buxtonians have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if we can find something worthwhile? Wink. What else have we got lying around? We've got a seagull. Oh, bravo! You had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Maybe she can walk away with a classic. Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. Oh, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. 16%. Scales with number of stock books. 19%. 43% chance for a fact book. That's because we've got 10 of them though, so it's only 4.3 per book. That's 8% per book. Oh god, this is gonna... hard maths. About 6% per book. I don't know. 6% per book. Sure. The sale chart shows the odds that someone might find a book they like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. So she takes one crime book, and I get 3 gold doubloons. I'm now going to call them doubloons. We have some flags. We click on seagulls. Yes, but I can't quite wake him up. We've got a jogger coming into store. Oh, he's thinking about things. Oh. And we sold 2 books. By train through Spain. What a find. He's also gone and found a fantasy and another travel book, but not a second fantasy. Sold 3 books to the same one. Everybody's a jogger on the coast. Making me feel fat. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I am, Fern, I am. I see you already talked to Tildy. Did you know everything about you already? Ha, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Bookstonebury Review. It's a local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Bookstonebury? Wanted an adventure. I hope it works out for you. What's your first impression of the town so far? Bit intimidating. Friendly, I think. Very, windy. Friendly. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for a little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise, you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. Thank you, Fern. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around. Oh, I think Fern's in love. I think Fern is in love. Oh, and he's found himself a fact book. Oh, didn't have... Sorry, fiction book? No, travel book, sorry. Travel books seem to be fairly popular. We've sold 3 of those today. We do have a large number in stock, but we also do have a large number in stock of fact books, so... And it looks like that might even be us for the day. That is us for the end of day 1. So let us close up our shop. And let us drive on. Bookstonebury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. The Bookstonebury Review reports on the goings-on around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. Beautiful sunny weather coming up. And keep an eye out for upcoming events. On Saturday, there is the weekly flea market. Here you can see the money in your pocket. That's by there, 63. And all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. So many books lying around. Those should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book selling adventure. Ah, there you go. So we've got a free smattering of books. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let us pick up this lonely cactus. Ah, it's a lonely cactus. Bit prickly, but a heart of gold. While equipped, plus 2% to drama, sale chance, plus 2% to danger. Plant, standing, small, dangerous. Close a newspaper by toggling it in the item bar. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop amongst other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. This is your inventory. Drag an item to place it in your bookstore. To the side of the entrance, I think. Nice. I got a boost. Plus 2% to drama from the cactus. The cactus is full of drama, it would seem. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out, though. Sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item to check out what it does. I mean, this doesn't increase my daily expense. You can decorate inside or outside your shop just as well. Hang on, I want to put that back. Click here to manage your inventory by different categories. Aha. Try selecting the paints category to begin painting your bookshop. All we have so far is a bookshelf. So let's go to the paint section. Now, I want this bookshelf. I see red. I'm thinking more of like a burgundy. But we've only got the classic 16 color paint Windows 95 option. Oh, hang on. No, is this paint scraper? Okay, now that's a paint scraper. You want to paint? Oh, that is rather bright, isn't it? Go white for now. Once you satisfy your inner interior decorator, click this button to save and return. A sign that says books, whilst equipped 5% to customer count. Why not show off some of your beloved items here while equipped +1 to daily expenses? People left some sweet messages in here whilst equipped +2% to customer count. If you sold more than 10 books yesterday, +5% to customer count. It is classy. Okay, well, let's keep with painting, decorating. Okay, we'll go for the... I need to keep that as a wooden floor. We're not gonna brighten it up either. Honey, aka yellow, blush, pink. All items. Cactus just behind the book, and let's hang our sign on the side of the trailer. Daily expenses is now 5, and we have a 2% boost to our drama thanks to cactuses. Waterfront Square, welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. Again? These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by left-clicking it to start stocking your shelves. So what have we... I mean, we've apparently got a bit of an increase to drama, so let's... It's now in my shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within the genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. Push from your shelf with a right click. Take it back away. %, 4%. I assume it's not actually a percent per book. I reckon it's probably just diminishing returns. Otherwise, you'd really well stock a shelf. I'm going to put a bit more crime down there. I'm just going to organize my shelves a bit because I need to. Let's... Oh, no, wait. We've got loads of travel. Let's go and fill up some travel down there. Let's go and... We've got quite a few fact books. Let's go and put a few more drama in. And some more drama books as we now have the cactus. And a few more fantasy books. I think we've got a nice selection. I mean, we're a little bit low on classic, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Go to the Waterfront Square. Your shelves are ready. Let's go set up shop or keep adjusting from your selection. Let's go to the Waterfront Square. Tuesday. It does say summer, yes. Summer 2nd. Did you notice you can look around your location, click and drag? I can interact with things. Let's pick up this boy. Boy, oh boy, while I quit, plus 1% travel sales increased chance. Is there anything over here? Yeah, I assume that's probably still out of action. Okay, let's... Hey! Let's open up the bookstore. And let's see what we can do on this beautiful summer's day. You can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage, where you can access them on the next day. A vintage desk bell. Nicked this from the old Grand Hotel. Plus 1 recommendations per day. We got some vintage kids books, some used book lot, and maybe valuable. Okay, well, we're currently on -6 for the day. And let's see what we can do. Here comes our first customer. Not running along the beach, which seems unusual for this spot. And what can I help you with today, good sir? Can I go into my book? No, I can't. He didn't find the travel book he wanted. I've got 8 of them. But, apparently not the one he wants. Nice, we've sold a fact book. Alvar Alto. Can't have too many. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. We have a new location. Challenge unlocked. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilde. Meet Tilde at the cafe. Tilde asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Oh, why hello, Walter. To Walt the sailor. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. I'd love to. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. Thank you, Tilde. Always helpful. You got the journal. Open it any time to check on your progress. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. A windy walkway overlooking Buxton Bay. Come by and listen to the waves. Travel and fact books, by the looks of things, in the waterfront. This is the total number of books you sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. It's quiet. Too quiet. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Buxtonbury. Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards these stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more info. Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. Click on the arrows in the corner pages to flip page. Aha! A cozy establishment overlooking the historical town square, owned by Tilde's friend. Click one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters of the journal. Aha, so these will be all the locations. So we've got, what's this, 10? Yes, I can count. That's 10 locations. Although this says 20, so I don't know if there's... No, there's not more. Characters, we've met Tilde and Fern. Effects. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure you use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you are trying to create the most optimized bookshop. So we have a from Tilde, and +2 from the cactus. Plus 2% danger from the character's customer count plus 7%. 5% from books sign. 2% from guest book. And the calendar. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happening and will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply click on one of the days to see more details. Weekly flea markets. I'm assuming all these days are empty. Oh, and we have summer bonfire. Let's not burn the books. Let's not go there. And then back to the beginning. Walt, my man, how you doing? Oh, hey there, kiddo. How's it going? Classic pirate voice. Oh, hey, matey, introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. You made the acquaintance of Walt the Sailor. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I've some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. What have we got? We've got Tattling Trout. It echoes the wisdom of the sea. Plus 4% to travel sail chance, plus 25% to maritime effects, minus 2% recommendations per day. Plus 1% to travel sail chance, plus 15% to animal effects. Plus 1 to daily expenses, minus for each different location you visited in the past 7 days. So it's... I don't know, I'm assuming that accounts to the money when it says to minus. It's that a new line, it looks. Plus 2% to travel sail chance. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by that. Whilst equipped. For each different location you visited in the past 7 days. Oh, so if I go to a different location for 7 days, I potentially get 14% to travel chance sail? I think that's what that means. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board too. They've been specially enjoying your traveling classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by ya. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Challenge unlocked. Introduce the locals to your literary selection. Sell 20 books to sailors. Oh ho, I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everybody else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. We have the location of Far Beach. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Oh wow, we've got 4 books to this guy. But we didn't get the next books, and he did not find a fantasy book he liked. We've got a fact, we've got a travel. Fact and travel seem to be the books for this location, it would seem. I mean, I'm sure if we... I mean, yeah, there you go. Travel and fact, they do seem to be the ones. The ones for this location. They've got little numbers on them as if I've got stuff to do, but... Did that? No, that didn't get rid of a number. New. I don't know. The fact that it's got a 2 there makes it... Oh, hang on. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here to track your progress. Memories, favorite genres. Nope. Nope. Okay, I don't know. There's still a 2 there. Like, I don't know. Oh, it's just saying I can press. Ah, those are the hotkeys you can press to open them. I'm with them now. I'm with them. Okay, a pretty successful day in the bookshop, I would say. We've sold 4 travel, 1 classic, 3 fact, and a crime. So that's unfortunately only 9 books. So that does mean that we don't quite go and get the bonus for getting 10 sold books. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Painted by my talented niece and nephew. And they want to sell it to me? Clearly I am not their favorite uncle. Or auntie. I don't know if you are actually a character in this game, or whether it is technically just me. But, clearly I'm not their favorite. They're selling it to me for 35 gold. May be valuable. Well, it's worth nothing, so I'll take it. Ooh, a whole bunch of classic books. Okay, some stuff to customize the bookstore with. Alright, why don't we get the used books? I'll save the vintage kids... Ah, let's get all of them, why not? I've got the money, it's fine. A lot of kids' books. So. You can look around the map by holding, clicking left mouse button to drag. But I want to click on this. I have new things, apparently. Ah, yes. Plus 1% to travel sale chance. Let's hang that off the back corner of me shop. It gives a small boost to travel books. Confirm. So, ooh. There's this lively spot in the town center. This is a popular destination for families in the summer. So potentially more of a kids selling area. Now, this is a cute and cozy cafe. So I'm going to hedge my bets. Probably going to say it's going to be not so much fact books. But I mean, we'll keep a few of those in there. Travel, I'm just going to slot one in the middle to fill up that gap. Fact books, probably, yeah, not too many. Drama and fantasy, I mean, like, I feel like that's what I could be selling. Gonna get rid of that travel book. Do you know what? I'll put another one down here. And I'll fill up the bottom shelf with a fact book. We've got a good amount of kids' books. But I think we're going to be going more for a fiction kind of a loadout. Let's get a couple of classic books in here. A couple of drama. And then a couple more classics, I reckon. I reckon that's what Tilde's Cafe is all about. So a little less of the factual, the travel and the fact books. And a little bit more of the classic fantasy, drama, or crime. That's what I reckon. That's what I reckon we're going to get into. Maybe not quite so many of the kids. Let's put another crime in there instead. And let's see where we end up now. It's costing me 13 gold just to travel here. But let's see what we can do. Let's have a quick nosy round. See if there's anything we can potentially purloin. What a beautiful fountain. Okay, it doesn't look like they're... Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. It's just a nice day today. Meet Tilde at the cafe. We've got the usual seagulls hanging around. I don't think... There you are! Seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Check by Tilde's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. Oh, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Cool, do you want to buy a book? Oh. I need a hand over here. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they are looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. So, dear, anything I haven't read yet. I could really use something with a political message. Also, bonus points if it was written by a woman. I can't get enough out of Middlemarch. What have we got? Some things can be optional, whilst others are really important to your customers. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Well, I have a full stock. So she loves, Middlemarch, a charming study of English provincial life with all of its love, ambition, and scandal. Follow the lives of unforgettable characters in this literary classic. What have we got? A Senseless Power, timeless family drama by the brilliant Bookstone. The three sons of a rich merchant family are vying for the powerful mother's approval. Wants a bonus? Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. Short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count can all helpful information. So we have St. Bookstone, published in 1585, 341 pages. It is a classic. There you go. Ex Libris Buxtonbury. It is a timeless family drama. Do you think this book is a good match? Once you found a match, try to recommend them. I don't think it's a good match, thanks. A Study in Scarlet, the first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and partner Watson. First part of the epic Divine Comedy and the most famous work of self-insert Bible fan fiction to date. I'm not thinking so. The Importance of Being Earnest. Many fans of the Irish writer. I played that satirizes. I can't say that word. Victorian Society from the author who ruffled many societal feathers. Narcissus Myth of the Victorian Times. Woodley's novel of a wonderful gothic exploration of the values of beauty, sensuality, and hedonism. In this tense horror classic. Nope. Shakespeare's Next Henry, it must prove is no, so it's not going to be that one. Love, Ambition, and Scandal. So how about Victorian Society from the author who ruffled many societal feathers? If it's political message. How about this one? Did I get that right? I'm not sure this has much of a political message. Oh, did it not? I thought I did quite well with that. It was a very hard quest. My bad. I tried. I'm not a massive literary, but I do know some books. I'm not completely unread either. Let's see what we've got. We sold a classic. See, I feel like this is going to be the location for classics. Classic and drama. What else have we got going on? More classic. Love it. The Importance of Being Earnest. I adore that title. Oh, nothing in the travel section. Interesting. So we did still want a travel book. Click everything. Can I... Ooh, I got a chair. Oh, there you go. Delivery for Tilde. I grabbed that sort of Tilde's stuff. No wonder she wanted me to swing by here. She wanted me to pick up all of her junk from outside of her shop. I thought I actually had to go somewhere for that. John M. Summerson. Interesting. Another classic book. Okay, classic and travel. No fantasy. What can you recommend? Oh. I might do a bit better with this one. I'm here on research. I'm looking for a travel guide. I can't get enough of an age... Oh, mind you about travel. I thought he was going to ask me for a fantasy book. Can't get enough of an Age of License. This comic is many things. A charming travel memoir about a trip through Europe, a light-hearted advice book for anyone with travel anxieties, and a book full of beautiful illustrations of cute kittens and delicious food. Right, so it's a very light-hearted travel book he's after. Cook Korean, a comic book with recipes. Some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book. But you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. This book takes illustrated cooking to the next level. Enjoy this colorful and fun guide to Korean cuisine and make cooking new recipes more fun than ever. Living in Alaska, this chilling page-turner based... Nope. Book-inspired recipes, need I say more, with best-selling romance authors team up with chefs to create their own... No, I'm going to say this one. How about this? It's a comic-style book. It seems light-hearted. I didn't think much of the cover, but Cook Korean sounds fascinating. They'll try this one and keep shopping. No problem. Your customers just became inspired. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. Whilst active, plus 15% to all book sales chances. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increase the sale chance across all genres for a short while. You won't be able to carry much else whilst active, plus 10 to daily expenses. Inspired customers. And Fern. Oh, so he found 2 travel... We're out of travel books. That's not good. We're also selling a lot of classics. How can I help, good day? Good day? How can I help, good sir? Good day, good sir. Words. I passed my last exam. I want something with a political message. Also, I could go for something philosophical, but poetry has always been a bit elusive to me. Right, so you want poetry. What kind of book? No, so you're not going to be after a kid's book, are you? Probably not. Inferno, the first part of the epic divine comedy and the most famous work on self-insert Bible fan fiction to date. Delve through the 9 circles of hell. Probably not going to be very philosophical, is it? Kiki's Delivery Surface, A Court of Mist and Fury, Divergent, The Willows, Handmaid's Tale. Most of these I actually recognize. Dracula, The Martian Chronicles. A devastating, harrowing, constant escapades of a free spirit wandering as they navigate love, self-discovery. Forgotten anecdotes of history, which is hugely popular in 1953 and still makes for an entertaining read. However, most of these historical theories have since been disproven. Spirals in Time, The Secret Life and Curious Afterlife of Seashells. Feminist Queer Crip. This work, Professor Alison Kafer proposes a critical framework that imagines another future for disabled and queer bodies and rejects the idea of disability as a predeterminate limit. That sounds kind of political and philosophical. Much of a political message. Really? I suppose it was more... Yeah, I suppose maybe it was a bit more esoterical or philosophical. Yeah, good. Yeah, I suppose maybe not really that political now I think about it. I tried. I'm probably not going to be very good on the recommendations, to be honest. Okay, well, it looks like, though, we did pretty well. We've managed to sell all of our travel books, 6 classic books, 2 drama books. So it turns out maybe travel and classic are the ones for this location. And that is the end of our day. And that is the end of the demo. So a beautiful little video there. A nice, decent episode length for the first episode. Let me know if you have enjoyed it. If you would like me to keep playing. I think it's a beautiful little game. And I think it's only going to get more beautiful as more of the stories keep unfolding as we keep going through. And as I keep struggling to prove that I am, in fact, a literate person. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I do hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.